Hey there guys, so pop-up towers are a really underrated item in Bedwars. The item just spawns a tower where you place the chest, and this tower is actually a lot more useful than most people think. In this video I'm going to go over how to use the item, the way that the item works, and also how not to use the item. Enjoy the video guys. Now let's first go over how not to use the item. You want to avoid using this item as a bed defense at all times. Never use it for defending your bed because it's just such a bad defense. Even one layer of wool around the whole entire bed is a better defense than this. And the reason for this is because the tower is pretty tall. So it's harder to see if someone is hiding behind it or is incoming to your base. Also, it blocks you if you want to fight the person breaking the bed, as you have to walk around the whole entire tower instead of just jumping over the defense like usual. So don't ever use this item as a defense. This item actually shines as an offensive weapon rather than defensive. Now, the best way to use pop-up towers are as an instant block-in or as a trap for enemies. The general idea is to jump on the bed defense of the team that you want to kill and place a pop-up tower so that it builds itself around you. It will block you into the bed defense and let you break the bed while being covered by blocks. You can check this out in an older video of mine so that you can see how pop-up towers are used for breaking beds. And on the other hand, you can also use this item to trap and control where players go. For example, placing a lot of pop-up towers around the bed defense causes them to have to walk around all the towers to get to you, which gives you a lot of extra time to break the bed. Using this item while being invisible is also really powerful. You can place a pop-up tower on the opposite side of where you want to break the bed, and of course since you're invisible, the opponent is going to go to the tower and that gives you extra time to break the bed. It's just a really good item for distracting the opponent and giving you extra time to do stuff. You could use it also to retreat by spamming a tower on a bridge and having them use time to mine it to get to you. Now let's talk about how the pop-up tower works. This is a more detailed breakdown of how the tower builds itself around you, and you wouldn't really be thinking about all this info in-game, but I thought I'll just share with you guys how it works. The tower has a 2x3 interior with a door and a ladder. The way you place down the chest will dictate how the tower forms around this chest. So basically the direction you place the chest, it just changes how things are built around it. And the easiest way to check this is by pressing F3 and checking which direction you're facing. Now these are the directions where the chest will be placed depending on the direction you're facing. If you're facing south, the chest will be in the top left corner of the interior. If you're facing west, then it's in the bottom left corner. If you're facing east, then it's in the top right hand corner, and if you're facing north, then it's in the bottom right. This is really hard to keep track of, especially in game, but it does cause a difference when it comes to how you block in. If you're using a client like Luna Client, there may be coordinate mods that allow you to easily see which direction you're facing, so it could be used well, though it's such a small detail that it's quite hard to get used to. Pop-up towers also work the best in combination with like other items such as water flooding and wood blocking in. Using pop-up towers to distract people and break their bed, especially when they have obsidian, is really good and it can give you a big advantage in the game. There are not many other things that a pop-up tower can do, but if you use it right, it will give you more options of rushing bases and there's no real downside to that. If you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you in any form, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps me out a lot and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time.